Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone had a good day yesterday. I know we did. Did a video talking about obviously maximizing your time each day. So got in kind of late last night after I dropped the firewood off and cut up that limb. My sons, we went by Winn-Dixie and didn't get in until about 7:30. And by the time it's dark, so had a lot of stuff I needed to do. But anyway, I'm up early this morning. It's about 6:15 right now. I've already ate breakfast, so I got to get both my trucks loaded up. Like I said, I wasn't able to do that yesterday. So I got to get it loaded up. Justin's going to be in that truck there, and me and Hunter will be in my truck with the sprayer on it right here. I still have to mix up my chemicals in the tank. So yeah, I got a busy day today. Looking forward to, this will be my first day to have 2 trucks on the road. So excited about that. Hopefully everything goes smooth. They got not a really big list for Justin to do, maybe 10, 12 jobs and some straw to put out and a little bush trimming job, and got to cut back a crepe myrtle as well. So the main thing, and this is my main objective of this week, even though I just now got started today, it's Thursday, is to, start putting out my second round of pre-emergent in all the yards that I treat. So yeah, I need to get a lot done today. Looks like the weather's gonna be good. It feels cool right now. Gonna be a nice day. It's not gonna be near as windy as it was yesterday, which is why I said I didn't decide not to worry about spraying yesterday, because it was a little wet and windy, and you don't want to spray when it's windy. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna have y'all. Obviously, I'll be getting some video. I'll have a mower as well, so we'll be doing a little bit of mowing on this truck, but primarily spraying. And I'm going to give y'all an idea of the kind of money you can make doing these treatments. And I mean, if it's something you've ever thought about doing, adding to your lawn care business, definitely think about it. Especially for people that may be a little older. You may not want to go through the process, but it's not hard to get your license and take the test. And it's easy to learn how to do. You obviously just got to make sure you mix your chemicals right in the tank in order for it to work the way it needs to be. And obviously avoid hurting the yard too, because if you mix things too strong with certain chemicals, you can hurt the grass as well. So you got to watch out for that. But yeah, obviously I got it covered up right now, but it's a 400-gallon tank. Just to give you an idea of what I'm working with, it's a split tank as well. So it's got 2 reels, 2 motors, and it's actually, like I said, it's a split tank. So I got one side that has 110 gallons. The other is 290. So I can put different chemicals, different variations of mixtures with the chemicals themselves in each side if need be. So today I'm actually going to do that. Normally I'd have the same thing mixed up on a day like today when I'm going to be spraying a lot of pre-emergent and whatnot in these yards. So, but today I've got 3, maybe 4 centipede grass yards that I need to put the chemicals down. So you got to be real careful with the centipede grass. It's very fickle, and you got to be careful about the the chemicals you put on it. And it's going to be different than what I put out in my Bermuda and Zoysia lawns in terms of the amount of chemicals and the proportions of chemicals. So I'll be mixing my smaller side with less, basically the same amount of pre-emergent, but less selective. I always have a little bit of selective herbicide in my mixture in order to take care of any broadleaf weeds that may have popped up on the lawn. So what I'll do for my centipede lawns in that one side, since I only have like 3 or 4, I won't be using the big side for that. I'll just be mixing, I think it's 20 ounces of selective, which isn't very much. But it will be enough to take care of any broadleaves that are on the ground or that have popped up in the grass, which there shouldn't be many as far as I can tell. I've already actually mowed one yesterday that I'll be spraying here this morning. But yeah, that's something to consider. So luckily with this type of spray tank, I can do that. It just gives you options in terms of what you can spray and the different chemicals and that kind of thing. But yeah, you just got to be careful. You don't want to overdo it with the selective herbicides when you're spraying these centipede yards and St. Augustine, grasses like that aren't very hardy, and you can hurt if you're not careful. So yeah, that's something I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna get some good video. I won't video every yard, but at the end of the day, I'll tell you how many yards I was able to spray and mow as well, because we'll probably mow 4 or 5 maybe. Maybe not that many, but yeah, may want to spray. But yeah, let me show you my chemicals I'm putting out. So it's called Resolute. It's basically a generic version of Barricade, which a lot of people are familiar with. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, but it's the same primary chemical. Prodiamine is the main chemical or whatever in the actual bottle itself. So what I do is I'll take it's got small granules in here, so I'll take the amount that I need for each side of the tank and put it in an empty bottle, put a little water in it, shake it up, and then pour it in and let it filter, let it mix up, agitate itself. So I'll do that for each side. Obviously I'll put more in the bigger side and less in the smaller. Then I've got my selective here. I'm still waiting on my buyer, the guy that I typically buy my fertilizers over there, as you can see, and chemicals from. It. The selective herbicide that I ordered didn't come in like it's supposed to, so I went up to Piedmont Fertilizer here in Opelika and bought this, which is basically the same thing. It's called Triad Select. So that's what I'll be using today for my selective herbicide in the mixture. And then I'll have what they call a non-ionic penetrant, which is basically a sticker that helps that chemical, that herbicide, stick to the leaf of the weed. If there's weeds in the yards, it'll help that chemical stick and be able to absorb into the weed itself and kill it. But yeah, it's only 3 different things I'll be putting in, so luckily the cost isn't that significant. So yeah, I'll be making some good money, some good profit, spraying today. And like I said, I'll kind of document some of the yards I spray and get you some good footage and add some, advice and whatnot, and how I go about spraying these yards and things to look out for and be careful about. But yeah, y'all, like I said, if you're thinking about it, if you ever have, think about it, because it's a really good service, very profitable, not near as labor intensive as far as like mowing, with weed eating, edge and all that. All you do is basically mix your chemicals up, make sure you're mixing them up right, and then go about spraying the yard. And obviously you got to do certain things, make sure you're doing it right, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's pretty easy once you get the hang of it and you can make some money. But yeah, y'all, hope everyone's having a great day. I'll get some good footage and we'll talk about the kind of money I made today and how many yards I got sprayed. At the end of the day, I'll do a little video talking about it. Talk to you later. Hi y'all, so I'm getting ready to treat this yard. Like I said, this is going to be one of the centipede yards that I'm going to be spraying today with the small side. Like I said, I mixed the chemicals a little differently for that because you want to be careful spraying the centipede. And we mowed it yesterday, so it's good and clean. Now I just got to put the pre-emergent on there, get it ready for fertilizing in a couple weeks as well. But anyway, yeah, just kind of notice how I go about spraying the front and the pace that I take and the way that the spray pattern that I use. I do want to make sure you overlap, just so you make sure you blanket the entire yard and get a good coating on. But anyway, y'all, yeah, we'll get some video of this and you can check it out, see how I do. I charge her 80, she goes ahead and pays me 100 for this yard, so she's a really good customer. But yeah, so that's why I'll be making this entire yard. I'll get a video of the front. Let's do this. Y'all, so I'm getting ready to do this one. This is just the front yard as well. This guy in the back, it's mainly just weeds. He don't care about the back, so I just did the front. I charged $45 for it. But yeah, it's got a mixture of zoysia, primarily zoysia grass, which is a warm season turf in the south. In this area especially, there's a lot of Bermuda and zoysia. But it's got a mixture of other different types of grasses, but it's primarily zoysia. So yeah, you'll see me doing this. It won't take that long. Like I said, 45 bucks. I also said earlier, that's primarily zoysia, and I'd say it's actually more like half and half zoysia, centipede. The zoysia starting to take over, so even I used the big side, which has a greater percentage of selective that I was talking about. I made sure to maybe not put quite as much out or make it stick, so that's why I was going a little faster when I was treating the yard there. So I don't hurt it. Y'all, moving right along with the treatments. Knocked out a few more after we mowed that one earlier. As you can see, this is one we're getting ready to treat. I've been treating it for a few years now, so tell the difference, y'all. Obviously, this is non-treated, this is treated, so that's the difference that doing the treatments will do for your yard, and very valuable service to add to your lawn care business if you think about it, if you're thinking about it. Hi y'all, I'm here at the next one. We just ate lunch earlier. It's about 12:30 now. Off to a great start, getting a lot done. I think we've probably sprayed maybe 15, 16 yards so far. So we're here now. I just weed eated these little 3 patches of grass over here, and the hunter's blowing off, and I'm getting ready to get the sprayer going. Just want to show you my truck. This is one of my Isuzu trucks here with the spray tank. Obviously, you can see the 2 reels and the 2 hoses. So yeah, awesome setup for what I do for mowing and treatment. So I'll get ready. I'm going to use the big side as this is zoysia grass, and yeah, we'll spray these little 2 or 3 patches of grass that this particular customer has. But yeah, y'all, I love this truck. You can see I'm kind of parked in the middle of the cul-de-sac. Obviously, a truck and trailer, you couldn't do that. And the turn radius on this thing is excellent. So yeah, that's another thing to consider if you're ever thinking about buying a Isuzu. Love this truck. Hi guys, hopefully this video turns out good. I'm basically getting little clips, throughout the day, just kind of show you, how I'm going about the day and how things are going. It's about 3 o'clock right now. I'm actually at the Brooks, one of my HOA accounts that I do. Hunter's over there, as you can see, he's doing the trash, and I'm actually filling up my spray tank right here. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up. Like I said, it's 3 o'clock. Probably work another couple hours at 5:30. So won't be spraying a whole lot more, maybe 4 or 5 yards. And as you can see, my list here. Let's see here, the wind's starting to really blow, so I had to be a little more careful. But yeah, we've sprayed 22 and mowed 2 separate ones, and I did 2 others that we mowed and sprayed as well. So yeah, essentially we sprayed 22 properties. A lot of them have been pretty small. I mean, I haven't added all that up, but yeah, some really good money. It's probably well over 1,000, I would think. But yeah, really good money in this in the treatment game, guys. So let's take a look at my sprayer real quick as I'm filling it up. And I just started filling it up. Now you can see this little rubber hose hickey right here, and either side has this hose on it. It tells you how much is left. And as you can see where the watermark is, I got 110 gallons right now. It's actually, I started filling it up with about 80. So yeah, I didn't fill it up all the way this morning, probably about 290, I guess. as far as how much was in it. So yeah, I've used about 200 gallons solution in this side here so far today, and this side here is at 50. So I've only used 50. So literally I've used 250 gallons of solution to spray 22 yards. So obviously they're primarily real small yards. I mean, some of them literally takes a couple minutes, and I think right now I'm putting out about 2 to 3 gallons a minute. So you do the math as far as how much solutions I'm actually using. So even a $45 yard, especially if I'm mowing it as well, you know, making some really good profit. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this thing up, so I won't have to worry about doing it tonight and tomorrow, and we'll get back on the road and start knocking these 4 or 5 more yards out after we finish up with the trash. But yeah, everything's going good, guys. Beautiful day. It is starting to get a little more windy, so I'm having to be careful in terms of the wind, you know, blowing. But yeah, there's things that I do to kind of mitigate that, and you know, I've learned to do over the years doing this. So yeah, y'all, things are going good, and hopefully it'll continue, and hope y'all are having a great day as well. I'll check in later when I finish up the day, and we'll add up the numbers to see how much revenue I brought in for the day in this truck. Hey y'all, I'm back at home now. It's about 6 o'clock almost. I dropped Hunter off the gas station around 5 o'clock, and then ended up doing another treatment at a yard kind of close to my house over here, kind of close to the neighborhood, so got that done. But anyway, y'all, I'm pretty tired, pretty worn out. A lot of walking. Obviously today we ended up treating, I think it's 31 total yards, and mowed another 4. And a couple of those were a combination. We mowed and treated. So yeah, great day overall. Let me show you the list. I had everything up, so see if you can see it. Ended up generating $1,818 today, and a little over 1,600 of that was from spraying. So yeah, y'all, I mean, I could have, if I'd got started a little sooner, and could have sprayed a couple more in the neighborhood. But my son's got a soccer game, and I got to go. You know, I need to go try to, you know, record everything down for the day and whatnot. Otherwise, I could have sprayed a few more and made some more money, you know, doing that. But yeah, y'all, great day overall. Like I said, did 31 total yards as far as the treatments, and Justin did his list. I think he generated around $700-800 as well in revenue. And so what is that, about? Yeah, a little over $2,500 today in 2 trucks, and me and 2 other guys. So really good day. I need to make some good money today. Spent a lot of money yesterday doing 2 months of payments for one of the trucks, and I think spent around $1,500 for fixing the Navigator and buying a new blower. So yeah, y'all, there's a lot of expenses obviously in this business. A lot of people don't realize, but yeah, y'all, anytime you do 2,500 plus in a day, it's really good. So that helps out with expenses. But yeah, overall, you guys, like I said before, I think I'm the only guy, or one of, I don't know many YouTube guys that mow and do treatments. I know some that obviously do landscaping and skid steer work and that kind of thing, but I'm gonna be doing plenty of video and talking about the benefits of doing treatments and fertilizing. Like I said before, and I'll say it quite a few times in the video once I put it together, there's some good money involved doing treatments and fertilizing. So definitely think about it if something you've ever thought about doing, adding, you know, as far as your list of services, adding to your business. Think about it. Definitely very profitable, and something to consider. Not hard at all. Really, once you figure out how to mix the chemicals into your tank and just learn, the proper technique as far as applying them when you're spraying the yards and whatnot. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but anyway, yeah, there is a technique to it, and you need to make sure you're doing it right. But yeah, y'all, had a great day. Like I said, made some good money. Hope you're doing the same, and have a great rest of the week. Talk to you later.